Only 99p for 4 dairy ice cream cones. That's why Mum's gone to ice cream.
This Christmas at Tesco, Santa is displaying endlessly low prices and cheap discounts to freshly roasted.
Them chicken are so nice, these chicken things.
We're consuming most of the Earth's resources, and when they're gone, like, we don't have the ability to move to another Earth. There is no other Earth. Bottom of the hill, then up the other side. We go to the bottom of the hill and then go up the other side.
Yeah, just go straight.
Okay.
Where are we, Castro?
Oh, we're gonna have to jump that gate. I think it's definitely good to make use of the resource that these supermarkets are throwing away. Like, because of the legislation that's imposed on supermarkets and food producers on the larger scale ones, they need to be putting on sell by dates, use by dates, and obviously they need to be really cautious. They can't guess on the exact date that it's going to go out of date, or they can't tell when it's suddenly going to turn bad. So they have to be quite cautious and quite reserved and put a good estimate on the sell by date. And as soon as that sell by date's passed, the supermarkets have to throw the produce out. They can't even give it away to the staff or to anyone, because they'd be held liable for that, for any problems that it may cause. So they have to throw it all the way to the bins. And so there's hundreds and hundreds of pounds of really good food that's chucked away every day just because the date that's printed on the packaging that it's in says that it can't be sold anymore.
Amazing.
How are they? Fresh?
Yeah. No. It tastes like cheese. You can be the judge, you're French.
Yeah, just take a bit of yours, just for the principle, you know. I'm not cheese starting at the moment.
You're taking a
So
piece of
edible.
this when there's like a million.
Definitely edible.
When food waste is put into landfill, it produces methane gas, which is 20 times more powerful than carbon dioxide is. And so the impact that is having on climate change as well is a lot stronger than actual carbon emissions produced from burning fossil fuels. And so the two factors, well, cheap food, environmental degradation, and it's a social thing as well. Like, everyone who goes bin raiding together shares all the produce that they have. We take it and give it out to homeless people. And there's just a really nice social feeling about the whole process as well.
Really nice. God bless you guys. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks a lot, guys. Lovely, buddy.
Salad here?
Oh, it's lovely, brother. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks a lot.
About trying to minimise the impact of ourselves on the planet. So rather than using lots of resources to do things, we look at how we can do things with a minimum amount of resources expended. So much of the work that's done on the site here, for instance, is done by hand rather than by machinery, because that's the lowest way you can impact upon the landscape. And we look to grow things that are likely to be less work as they develop. So things like asparagus, for instance, will grow and will not require too much input from us to look after it, but will provide us with a very useful crop at the end of it.
In the university, people are setting up set the veg bag scheme up. There's a lot more influence and a lot more some gardening and grow your own. There's a lot of magazines now that are just focused on growing your own food. Community orchards are becoming a lot more popular, and I think that communities are starting to come together and realise that peak oil is kind of passing and there's not going to be any more cheap oil, and climate change is starting to have an impact, and we are having quite a big impact on the environment, and we do need to start doing stuff about it. We could just wait around for government and policy to change, but if there's no input from community and kind of grassroots level, then I don't see that happening. The two kind of need to come together and meet halfway.